Morning, everyone. I hope we had a good Easter weekend. Just giving you an update for the week, really. We should be at the Olympic trials. That should have been today. That's when we were starting our journey towards Tokyo, I guess. Unfortunately, we're not. We're all locked up at home, being safe as we should be. And I just want to give you a bit of an idea of the stuff I've been looking at over this last week or so, and some information for you. And some of the stuff I've been talking about, whether it's been with S&C or whether it's been with nutrition guys or what it's been, and just give you a few outline points that I've kind of picked up from them and what they've given us. And some of them are, don't do too much. Too much too soon will cause more issues than it's worth later down the line. And a lot of what I've seen is just this is a maintenance period rather than an excelling period. The excelling period to this could be that you are good at something that you're not necessarily great at the moment, whether that is your stretching, whether that is mobility, whether that is an additional bit of yoga or whatever it may be. But this is really just a maintenance period rather than excelling at what we are already good at, which is our fitness and that. So I broke it down into 4 areas. Area number 1, just our aerobic fitness. Like, this will decrease over a couple of weeks unless we just use this period to maintain it. So those cardio sessions that I've been sending through just in the morning, even if it's a 30-minute to a 60-minute short period of whether that's walking, jogging, running, biking, cross-trainer, depending on what you've got at home, like, you only need to tick. You don't need to go crazy. And if we're going to do levels like the ladders of sets that I've been sending out or the steady state exercise, that's predominantly going to be low level and interval work. And that will tick you over really nicely, and it won't cause you too many issues in terms of getting injured or anything else that we don't want at this point. Second part is the strength, and that's the afternoons, that's your circuit sessions. And with this, that's a slower rate normally. So you lose fitness in terms of aerobic over a couple of weeks. In terms of your strength, that takes a little bit longer. That's a 4 to 8 week sort of cycle of where you would lose strength. So again, we're in a bit of a maintenance block, and so we just have to keep doing it. And keep doing it to a level. So this 4 to 8 week period actually becomes a lot less when we jump back in the pool. With regards to swimming, the main thing that you actually lose in swimming is the feel for the water. And the beauty of losing the feel for the water is you're sensible and switched on and understand what that actually feels like now. You're at that point where you know what it feels like, and it's pretty easy and pretty quick to get back. We see it year on year. Some people have 4 weeks out, some people have 5 weeks, some people have 2. But in that period, you lose your feel, but it's easy to gain it back, and that's not really an issue for me. I think that's one of the easier bits to get going when we do get back in the pool. And then point number 4 is recovery. Nutrition. Make sure you're eating sensibly at this point. Portion controls. Do you take a large plate turn and start using a smaller plate? And what you're eating and putting in your body, make sure that we are protecting ourselves and protecting our immune system, especially at this time. Sleep, try and keep to a routine. Don't stay up late on the iPads and the phones and having that excess light that you don't need in your room. Have a set period or time when you say, I'm going to put it down, I'm going to wake up at this time. And try and keep away from altering and deviating your sleep patterns. And then recovery, the last part on that is to keep your rehab and mobility work going. It's an opportunity and it's a priority to move forwards with this at this point in time. And there's loads of tools out there. We're just giving you access to a few of them, whether it's the swim yoga. But there's loads of stuff out there, as you well know. Last one on this week, really, last few points on this week. Josh Rudd from British Swimming, his lifestyle management, is going to do an interview with us. Just throw questions at him, whether it's about a weekly routine of what we should be looking at when we get back to the pool, or whether it's when do I look at college, or how do I do my training differently, or how do I fit in X, Y, Z. Fire some questions across. He's good at what he does. He's excellent at what he does even. So just keep the questions coming. Second interview of the week is with Freya Anderson. As you well know, Freya's part of Titans. She'll be looking at options after this because it is the end of the Olympic cycle. It's the end of the the journey within Titans for her. So fire some questions at her. Let's see what she's got. If anybody's seen Danny, let us know, because there's a debt that needs paying, which he hasn't paid in terms of shaving his hair off. So, Danny, if you're out there, send us some pictures or something. The challenge this week is going to be keepy uppies. And basically, you have to do keepy uppies with a football, and you have to put a t-shirt on while continuing to do keepy uppies. If we can get 10 people to do this, we will have someone shave their head. We haven't got anyone confirmed yet to say they will do it, but someone will. Other than that, stay safe, stay positive, and have a great week. Cheers.